Fans of Japanese car brands will recognize names like Toyota, Lexus, and even Mitsubishi. And you can bet these brands produce some great SUVs. These are the 12 best Japanese SUVs in 2025. While the reliable 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport does offer an impressive warranty and standard all-wheel drive, its engines are far weaker than most of the other competitors it has on this list. The 2025 Outlander Sport comes with a standard 148 horsepower, 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine with a more powerful 168 horsepower engine available. Despite these relatively weak engines, the Outlander Sport actually manages an impressive 0 to 60 miles per hour time for the budget, and engines clocking in at 8 seconds. Of course, this doesn't mean the Outlander Sport has good gas mileage, only rated at 23 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway. As for the interior of the Outlander Sport, the 2025 model comes with much the same design as the previous years, but some trims offer a very stylish red stitching on the seats to make the interior really pop. Along with this, a 7-inch base infotainment touchscreen is offered in the standard model, with an 8-inch touchscreen included in every other model. Along with this, the Outlander Sport has made a controversial but very welcome decision to keep the physical volume and tuning knobs, something that many drivers will appreciate. With the impressive limited warranty, powertrain warranty, and complimentary maintenance covered for 2 years or 30,000 miles, the 2025 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport is a great bargain deal when you consider the price of $26,000. With an extremely nice, luxurious interior, the 2025 Mazda CX-30 is a great choice for those who want a budget option. The CX-30 comes with a standard 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with an impressive 191 horsepower, with the most expensive trims offering a turbocharged 2.5-liter engine that provides a whopping 250 horsepower. When it comes to going 0 to 60 miles per hour, the difference is substantial. The base trim manages an 8.1 second time, while the turbocharged CX-30 manages a 5.8 second time. With the base model receiving an EPA estimate of 26 miles per gallon for the city and 33 for the highway, the relative fuel efficiency is average for its class. Perhaps the best offering of this vehicle, however, is the interior. The CX-30 has a lavish and stylish interior with an optional 8 to 12 stereo speaker system and upgradable heated front seats. While it lacks cargo space, it makes up for this by offering substantial seating room. Along with this, the CX-30 comes with a standard 8.8-inch screen, with turbocharged models receiving a 10.3-inch display. For any Amazon Alexa users, the 2025 Mazda CX-30 comes with inbuilt Alexa on all but the base trim, allowing users to use voice commands for nearly everything. For the starting price of $26,415, the Mazda CX-30 offers a surprisingly high amount of features. The 2025 Subaru Crosstrek lives up to its name with good off-road capability and being good on gas. At $27,115, the Crosstrek includes a 152 horsepower, 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, but all other models include a more powerful 182 horsepower engine. With at least 8.7-inch ground clearance, the Crosstrek does offer decent off-roading capabilities, with the Wilderness trim offering a shocking 9.3 inches of ground clearance. With a 182 horsepower engine, the Crosstrek manages an 8.1 second time, going from 0 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour, while the 152 horsepower model manages an incredibly slow 9.5 seconds. With average fuel economy, the EPA rates the Crosstrek at 27 miles per gallon for city driving and 34 for highway driving. The interior offers a very straightforward and spacious style, with 55 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded down. And while the Crosstrek does come with an 11.6-inch infotainment system as optional, the base model comes with a smarter standard 7-inch display. Luckily, both of these displays offer Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you won't be out of the loop when you're doing any off-roading. With a rugged and sporty design, plenty of safety features, and good fuel economy, the Toyota RAV4 is a reliable option that'll get you where you need to go, unless you need to do some serious off-roading. With a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine offering 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, the RAV4 has lots of power, but lacks the speed to make it seriously zippy, hitting 60 miles per hour in between 7.6 and 8.3 seconds. The 2025 RAV4 is much more suited for your standard daily driving usage. Impressively, however, it manages to receive an EPA estimated 35 miles per gallon on the highway, putting it above many competitors features for fuel economy. With the rear seat capable of folding to a nearly flat position, the cargo space in this SUV is large enough to hold a whopping 22 carry-ons, making it one of the biggest in the business. Along with the roomy and comfy interior, the 2025 RAV4 comes with an 8-inch touchscreen with a 10.5-inch display available on the XLE Premium trim. This infotainment system comes with a mobile hotspot as well as wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and many models come with a separate 7-inch display in the gauge cluster. For $30,245, these features are some of the best on the market. With a well-designed cabin and plenty of standard features, this SUV has many of the attributes drivers are looking for in 2025. The 2025 Subaru Forester comes in at $31,115, offering a relatively low 180 horsepower, generated from a 2.5-liter continuously variable transmission with 178 pound-feet of torque. Of course, this relatively low horsepower means that the Subaru Forester won't exactly be fast on the track, only managing to go from 0 miles per hour to 60 in about 8.3 seconds. One of the downsides of the 2025 Forester is that the mileage isn't even particularly good, clocking in at an average of 26 miles per gallon for city driving and 33 for the highway. The interior is much more luxurious, however, offering a leather-wrapped gear selector and heated seats. When the rear seats are folded, it offers an impressive 75 cubic feet of cargo space. Along with this, a sprawling 11.6-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard on all but the base models, with the base model receiving a dual 7-inch display, which is similar to that on the previous years. Meet the 2025 Honda CR-V, one of the best overall picks, with good handling, an excellent build, and many impressive interior features. This Japanese SUV comes with a standard 190 horsepower turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, which can pair with either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive depending on the driver's choice. With impressive hill descent control, the SUV comes with auto modulation for any steep or slippery declines, making it a very smooth ride. While the non-hybrid options, like the EXL, are typically slow in the acceleration category, the 8.1-second time from 0 to 60 isn't the worst on the market, just one of the worst. For drivers who are more interested in fuel economy over oomph, however, the 2025 CR-V is a solid choice. It receives EPA estimates of 28 miles per gallon in the city and 34 on the highway, a solid option that'll get you where you need to go without breaking the bank. Along with this, the CR-V has an extremely beautiful and fashionable interior with a 7-inch display and an impressive 39 cubic feet of cargo space behind the second row. The 7-inch display is a touchscreen on the LX and EX trim levels, with the EXL coming in with a 9-inch touchscreen. While these screens are a little lacking, the built-in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto add a nice touch, and at $31,450, the price can't be beaten. For anyone wanting a great mixture of powerful handling and an impressive turbocharged engine, with a sporty SUV, the 2025 Mazda CX-50 is a great pick. While some of its competitors offer more passenger space, the CX-50 is still a very solid option. The 2025 CX-50 now has a larger infotainment screen and even inbuilt Amazon Alexa, making it a much better option than previous years. All models come with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, with the base version offering 187 horsepower and the turbocharged variant offering a whopping 256 horsepower. The turbocharged model manages to zip from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 6.4 seconds, making it a seriously fast SUV. Fuel efficiency is lacking, with the most efficient base model only being rated 24 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway. The interior, however, is completely classy, with space for 5 passengers, an upscale design, and beautiful seats. As mentioned earlier, all CX-50 models now get a 10.3-inch infotainment screen, an 8-speaker stereo, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Talk about a pretty luxury drive for the price. Though the 2025 Mazda CX-90 might share a brand with the CX-50, there's a reason it costs more, starting at $39,300. The 2025 CX-90 comes with incredible interior design, a smooth engine, and even smoother handling. With a turbocharged 3.3-liter inline engine, the CX-90 comes with 280 horsepower, with other variants managing to get up to 340 horsepower. Hitting 60 in only 6.3 seconds, the 340 horsepower CX-90 is seriously snappy. Along with an impressive 24 and 28 miles per gallon respectively in city highway driving, the Mazda CX-90 boasts a whopping 75 cubic feet of cargo space with all seats folded. Along with a stylish and rich-feeling interior, the infotainment system includes a 12.3-inch display in all models except for the base Select. And with the premium sport trim, you'll be getting a 12-speaker Bose stereo system. Not half bad, right? The 2025 Honda Pilot is a trail-worthy vehicle that offers enough storage space to get you from A to B, but maybe not enough to take you to C as well. The 2025 Pilot is powered by a 3.5-liter V6 engine that offers an impressive 285 horsepower, with all-wheel drive as an option but front-wheel drive as standard. From this, the 2025 Honda Pilot Elite trim managed to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 7.2 seconds, a very reasonable time for similar SUVs. Also impressive, the Pilot offers a shocking 27 miles per gallon EPA estimated fuel economy for the highway, with a slightly worse 19 miles per gallon in the city. The interior is extremely comfortable, with plenty of extra space when needed. But when all seats are up, it can only fit 6 carry-on suitcases. One of the weaker points of the Honda Pilot is the infotainment system, only offering a 7-inch touchscreen and 7-inch digital cluster on the base model. If you want to upgrade this, however, the Elite and Black Edition models both come with a 10.2-inch cluster and 9-inch infotainment display. Now that's luxury. With an impressive powertrain and a cabin that offers luxury, the 2025 Lexus NX is an impressive offering for any driver. The Lexus NX has a plethora of powertrain options, starting with the NX 250, which features a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine at 203 horsepower, while the NX 350 is powered by a turbocharged 2.4-liter that results in 275 horsepower. The other options are both hybrid, with the NX 350h at 240 horsepower and the impressive NX 450h Plus with a whopping 304 horsepower. Surprisingly, the NX 350 manages to go from 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds, only slightly beneath the NX 450h Plus, which can pull it off in 5.6 seconds. Fuel economy ranges are as expected for most of the vehicles, with the entry-level NX 250 rated at 26 miles per gallon in the city and 33 on the highway. The interior features a spacious cabin, plenty of cargo space, and even an optional panoramic sunroof for a little extra. Sadly, the base models of the 2025 Lexus NX only get equipped with a 9.8-inch infotainment display, with a 14-inch offering being available on the more expensive trims. However, the new NX comes in strong with a 10-speaker stereo system and a free trial of Amazon Music being standard, with an optional Mark Levinson 17-speaker system available. This is a great one for the audiophiles. The 2024 Grand Highlander might be a 2024 addition to the Toyota lineup, but it absolutely deserves a seat on this list. With a spacious third row and too much cargo space, this beautifully large SUV is family-friendly and feature-friendly. The standard non-hybrid Grand Highlander comes with a 265 horsepower turbocharged engine with optional all-wheel drive. Hitting 60 miles an hour in 7 seconds, this vehicle isn't for the faint of heart. Or maybe it is. The Grand Highlander was rated by the EPA as managing an estimated 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 on the highway. Along with more than enough space to seat fully grown adults, the 2025 Grand Highlander comes with a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, a 7-inch digital display in the gauge cluster, and wireless smartphone charging. Talk about a luxury ride for the price. While the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser is quite a price jump from previous options, clocking in at $57,900, it offers an incredible gas-electric hybrid powertrain and some serious SUV strength. With a turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine assisted by 2 electric motors, the Toyota Land Cruiser has a whopping 326 horsepower. This is the same powertrain offered by the Toyota Tacoma, making it a proven and reliable option. While the 7.2 time it takes to go from 0 to 60 seconds isn't exactly fast, that doesn't mean the Land Cruiser is lacking power. It's even rated for over 6,000 pounds towing capacity, making this a reliable vehicle for any family. On the downside, however, the fuel economy of the 2025 Land Cruiser suffers, only rated by the EPA at 22 miles per gallon city and 25 on the highway. The interior of the Land Cruiser is beautifully stylish, offering heated seats, a heated steering wheel, and a 6-speaker stereo. An upgraded trim includes a 10-speaker stereo system, available leather upholstery, and a shockingly luxurious feel. Unfortunately, the base 1958 trim only offers an 8-inch display, but the top trim upgrades this to a 12.3-inch touchscreen that will completely solve your infotainment issues.